from Army Combatives, but a drill that I do at my school. It's along the lines of what we do in drill 1 and drill 3 with passing the guard, except this is going to be standing passing the guard. A lot of the same rules will apply. I'm down here in my base. What I'm going to do is I'm going to reach up, grab her about the belt area, and then I'm going to stand up. Now when I do, I've still got to break. I broke her guard here, but a lot of times you won't. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your hand and place it on her belt or about her belt area. Take your elbow and drive it in that nerve on the inside of the thigh to break their guard. This time, just like before in drill 1, you're going to reach in, grab here, pull and stack. Then, hand first, I've already got my base right here with my foot. I'm going to reach in, thumb first, drive her knee to her head as I come down the side. Pick her up, drop her, and move into side control. At that point, I pretty much stopped that part of the drill. I could go on to the mount, but that's not really what we're concerned about here. In this drill, we're trading turns, uke, tori, kind of change over as we go through this. So what we're showing is counters to each of these moves. And I suggest too that once you break their guard, if you're the first person like I was to do this, that every time after that, when you get to here, don't drive that elbow into this nerve, because at the end of the day, it's really going to be sore. So be nice to your partner after the first one. Okay, at this point, I'm ready to try to pass her guard by applying pressure to break her guard. What she does is she's going to come down, hook my ankles, drop her knees in, and her feet out. All she's got to do is pull and push, and I'm down. Then, go slower. She's going to place her hand to the side and come up on top of me. And that's the second part of the drill. The thing is, when you're trying to get up on somebody, whether you've fallen or you're the one throwing them down, it's really hard for us to sit straight up and then continue over. So what we've got to do is, if we're wanting to take advantage of them falling and getting on top of them, we've got to post our hand here as I bring my foot back, and I'm going to roll across diagonal this way. Then I can achieve my top position, but I got to go to the side and post the hand out and go kind of diagonal or oblique to get on top of it. Step 3. Come in here, I place my hands, step up, break her guard. Okay, she counters. What I do, as soon as I hit, I post my hand, and I'm going at an angle to counter. I'm going to grab her chest area, drive her back down, and reestablish into her guard. So she's thrown me down. I've escaped her guard. She's thrown me down and got on top. She's tried to do the same thing again. This time I pushed her down. Last time. Post my hands. I'm in my base. Stand up. Okay, at this point I try to break her guard. She drops me. This time, as I come up to push her down, she grabs my wrist and continues that motion forward, kicks her leg over, and then she's going to apply the arm bar just by sitting on my back. Go ahead. So now we'll kind of go through how we do it in class. As you can see through the whole thing, as we're doing this trade-off. Okay, you do that, well then this time I have a counter, so I counter that, there's a counter to that counter, and so on and so forth. the reason that I do drill 4 is twofold. One is it gives you an example of a standing guard pass, and 2, it also is a good relationship between, there's always a counter for every technique that's out there. There's no perfect technique, and this kind of applies when you go through this drill.